When we talk about Facebook daily active users, that's the Blue app, right, Mandeep? The Blue app is still, I mean, as much as we say that it's slowed down, it's not like the driving force behind Meta, it's still a pretty big part of the company's value proposition. Yeah,
I mean, it's almost half of the revenue, although that revenue is sort of flat, but Instagram is the growing portion of the revenue. But Blue app is still driving, majority of the traffic and half of the revenue.
I do want to talk a little bit more about that, Mandeep, but I also want to talk a little bit about the costs and some of the issues surrounding that year of efficiency. Here are a couple other headlines to take note of. Meta says that it sees Reality Labs operating losses rising year over year for 2023. The company is also saying that it sees higher infrastructure-related costs in 2024. It sees growth in payroll expenses in 2024 as well. We should point out that for the full year, though, it is saying that its expenses are still going to be relatively in line with expectations at about 87 to $89 billion. Again, and another headline also crossing, and this is on Reality Labs as well, 2024 operating losses in Reality Labs will rise meaningfully.
Wow.
Mandeep Singh still with us here, and I do want to just touch on this issue just a little bit more. Basically saying that costs for Reality Labs in 2023 going to remain high, and they could rise even more in 2024. What do you make of that?
Well, so as I was saying before, they have spent almost $50 billion on Reality Labs, and we still don't have, a product that is margin accretive. So clearly they are losing money on every headset they are selling. And we don't know what sort of ecosystem they can create. I mean, there is no precedent of a hardware company actually overlaying social media content. Apple has done that. They've created the hardware. But the social media content and everything comes from elsewhere. So we don't have that sort of precedent. And I am very skeptical of the fact that they can create an ecosystem and be the hardware provider here, but clearly they don't want to, back off on that.
Are they just throwing good money after bad when it comes to the Reality Labs, when it comes to the metaverse?
I think the challenge is the content. They can create the best headset out there, which they have. They're iterating on it. Quest 3, it's a low price point headset. Where do they get the content? Think of the app store that we have for Apple and Android, right? Where do you get the developers to actually develop for Metaverse instead of Apple? Because Apple has a Vision Pro device now, we know that, and they will make it easy to develop content on the platform that can, stick to everything that they have on the smartphone side as well as the virtual reality headset.